The meeting of the Atlantic County Board of Commissioners is called to order in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act of the State of New Jersey. Adequate notice of this meeting of the Atlantic County Board of Commissioners was provided in the following manner. Published in the Press of Atlantic City and mailed to the Hamilton Gazette. It has been posted on the bulletin boards in the county office building in Atlantic City, the Stillwater building in Northfield, and the county clerk's office in Mays Landing.
Trouble. See trouble walking in the door.
Is there an opening prayer? Commissioner
Prayer?
Days, do you have the
You got the prayer?
I do.
Yes, you do. You're right.
right there? You do not have to.
Both of us?
Well, you can do your own.
Let's pray. Father, we're grateful for this day and this opportunity to meet and to discuss business in this county. We ask for your guidance, we ask for wisdom, we ask for unity. We ask, Lord God, that all that we do will be for the benefit and the uplift of the people we serve. In your name we pray. Amen.
At this time, I'm going to ask for a moment of silence. John Peterson, most recently the department head of the Regional Planning and Economic Development Department, worked for Atlantic County for 36 years, passed away recently. If I ask for a moment of silence for John. Thank you. Is face the flag? Attention salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please, Tara.
Chairman Commissioner Gatto is unable to attend today. Bertino,
Here.
Burns.
Here.
Days. Kern.
Here.
Parker.
Present.
Risley.
Here.
Ruffio.
Here.
Days.
Here. Commissioners have had an opportunity to review the minutes from October 21st, 2025. I will entertain a motion to adopt the October 21st minutes as presented.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
Bertino.
Yes.
Burns.
Here.
Days.
Getting more serious by the second.
Kern.
Here. Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Risley.
Here.
Ruffio.
Here.
Days.
Here. The Board of Commissioners will continue to utilize a consent agenda format for the sections of the agenda that the commissioners do not feel need additional discussion from the board and are not contested. This consent agenda format allows the meetings to run more efficiently and productively so that we can spend additional time during the meeting discussing other important issues that are not as routine. If any commissioner wishes for additional discussion on any resolution or would like a resolution to be pulled from the consent format to be individually addressed, any reason, please advise and we will do so. For the public, prior to the roll call on any resolution or group of resolutions, you will continue to have an opportunity to comment if you so wish. Anyone attending in person who would like to speak regarding an agenda item or a public comment, please come to the podium, speak into the microphone, state your name and the town where you reside. You'll be provided up to 3 minutes to speak. If you're attending virtually and would like to speak, please raise your hand during the agenda item or a public comment at the end. I'll call upon your name and a request to unmute will be sent. Please state your name and the town you reside. You will be provided up to 3 minutes to speak. Right. At this time, we have a presentation for the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office, receiving police agency reaccreditation through the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police Law Enforcement Accreditation Program.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Appreciate it. I come before you today in gratitude. For those who don't know, my name is Bill Reynolds. I'm the Atlantic County Prosecutor. Been in the position 3.5 years, 42 months, a couple days, but who's counting? With me this evening, I have, if please stand, First Assistant Prosecutor Eric Bergman and Chief of Detectives Pat Snyder and Lieutenant Jim Kirshner and our new Community Outreach Director, Rich Cornett. I am surrounded by a team of great leaders. I have been blessed to have institutional experience to give me the insight and knowledge on decision making and leadership. And one of the things that we're here for tonight is to share with the county commissioners and the public. We took a long, hard look at ourselves at the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office through the accreditation process. So joining us this evening is Mr. Harry Delgado. He's the Director of Accreditation from the State Chiefs of Police Association. Mr. Delgado and I got acquainted a few years ago when we first took over the administration of the office, and Chief Snyder took over as the chief of detectives. Quite frankly, we were behind the eight ball. We were not aware of the process. None of us were educated on the process. We were all new in the position. Mr. Delgado graciously gave us an extension. One of the things that this process does, you have to look at all your evidence. And there needs to be an evidence audit when there's a new leader of a police department or prosecutor's office. The thing that I think is real important that the public should know and that the commissioner should know and can share with your constituents, this process is voluntary. And there's a lot of prosecutors' offices that don't do this. And there's a lot of police departments that don't do this. And we did it voluntarily because if you're going to hold others accountable, including the police departments, you have to start at home, right? You have to make sure your house is in order. And the only way to do that is take a long, hard look at your processes, your policies, your personnel, your evidence. And one of the gentlemen who's not here this evening is Agent Mark Hooker. He's our kind of director of policy and accreditation, body worn cameras. Mark and Lieutenant Kirshner are integral in the process of doing this and getting us to where we need to be accredited. So under our administration, this is the second time that we've been accredited now. This is a reaccreditation. One of the things that we did in response to the first accreditation process we went through is with the assistance of Chief Snyder, we created a promotion process that was never in existence in the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office. And then in addition to that, we actually did executive level reviews, including our own reviews, including the first time ever the county prosecutor or chief of detectives or first assistant was ever reviewed, because we reviewed each other. And then we actually reviewed the organization, which is called a 360 review. Again, first time ever. And if we didn't do this accreditation process with the assistance of Mr. Delgado, that none of that would have happened. And, we had the opportunity to make the place better and to be accountable not only to the police departments who we serve, but the citizens who pay our bills. And it is really humbling to see, because if you're going to be the inspector for other people's houses, you better be willing to open up your own. And that's what we did. And we took a long, hard look at our processes. And one of the things that I've learned through the journey of doing the job and being in the job, I had the fortunate opportunity to meet and spend time with the prosecutor who prosecuted Columbine and Aurora. And he is the prosecutor out in Colorado in a separate district. In Colorado, they have term limits, and he got 2 termed out. He was on the street for a few years, and they created a new district for him. He ran and he won. And I got to spend time with him. And he said something real salient that I think fits county government, local government, and the prosecutor's office. Personnel is policy. If you have the right personnel, you can have success, and you have the right people around you. And the accreditation policy that we've inherited and now improved with the help of Mr. Delgado has shown when you pick the right personnel, anything is possible. And as a leader, my goal is to take obstructions away from the personnel that are in positions and give them the authority to fix problems and come with solutions. And when you give people the space to do their job, wow, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing 42 months that I've been in the position. And I'm really honored and privileged to be in that position and serve the residents of the county. And I think this accreditation process gave us the ability to really take a long, hard look at what we do every day and who we're responsible to. And that's number one, the taxpayers. So with that being said, I'd like to bring up Mr. Delgado now. He's going to have a brief presentation, but I wanted to give an intro on what the process is and what we did. Mr. Delgado? Thank you. Step out of the way.
Well, I think that, by the way, it's a privilege to be here. This is one of the most, I believe, most assertive prosecutor's office are the ones that I certainly had the privilege to deal with. And I think that the prosecutor doesn't give himself enough credit. When he decided to actually re-engage in the accreditation process, the last time he brought the prosecutor's office in a group of law enforcement agencies, meaning total in the out of the total law enforcement agencies in the state of New Jersey, less than 12% by having achieved their second reaccreditation. What he achieved just recently was dropping that percentage and now joining a very exclusive group of less than 8% of all the agencies in the state of New Jersey that actually have reached accreditation. That includes local law enforcement, that includes prosecutor's office, obviously, sheriff's offices, and the like. So that's it's quite remarkable. So if you indulge me for 2 minutes, I'd like to share with you the significance or the details of the achievement. So the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office has once again made a commitment to adhering to best practices at the state and national level in a highly regarded statewide law enforcement accreditation program. This program, administered to the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission, has helped to transparently demonstrate the professionalism, demonstrate the professionalism, transparency, and preparedness of state's law enforcement agencies and the state's public safety system. During these uniquely challenging times and a threat to health and safety, encouraging law enforcement agencies to follow standardized practices and policies is a potentially life-saving and cost-effective investment of time and resources. Accreditation status represents a significant professional achievement. I can't emphasize that enough. This prestigious reaccredited status demonstrates Prosecutors Reynolds' firm commitment to state and national standards and the continued expectations for quality, professional, and ethical policing for themselves and all the other agencies in Atlantic County, as I said. And by the way, he has made a difference because I'll be back here on the 24th, the 24th, I think this is Monday, recognizing an agency that just achieved reaccreditation in Atlantic County. So accreditation provides objective evidence of an agency's ability, a commitment to excellence in leadership, resource management, and service delivery. That is the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office. Commissioners can be more confident in the agency's ability to operate efficiently and meet community needs. Now, officers and staff in accredited agencies can take pride that they have been objectively recognized for their professionalism and adherence to the highest standards. Just to make this process a little more rigorous and actually challenge the prosecutor even more, we actually come here and make sure that all those proofs of compliance are presented. And so out of that visitation, there's a report that is presented, is forwarded to me. I get the privilege of reviewing and recommending to the commission for accreditation or not. In this case, obviously it was. I'd just like to paraphrase from you just some of what was said during that visit by the assessors. On the Prosecutor Reynolds' leadership, a high level of competence, leadership, and professionalism is evident within the agency. The Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office is committed to the law enforcement community they serve, led by the prosecutor. The Atlantic County Prosecutor is highly visible, engaged in partnerships and a multitude of community outreach programs. Second to none. I mean, their engagement in terms of community initiatives is really incredible. Whether future issues relate to budget for body-worn cameras, like most of us have, a myriad of programs delivered by this office towards community outreach or personnel, this agency will continue to move forward with a history and commitment to following best practices, a preparedness plan, and a verification of excellence. So it is the opinion of the assessment team at the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office is a highly professional and committed agency, which exemplifies all of the tenets of law enforcement accreditation at the state and national level. So again, it is indeed my honor here today on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Commission to congratulate Prosecutor William E. Reynolds, Accreditation Manager Agent Mark Hooker, the members of the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office, the commissioners, and those citizens and agencies that they so proudly serve for having achieved their fourth reaccreditation, joining a very, and I say very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies that have made this long-term commitment to excellence in policing. So to all, indeed, congratulations. If I make a strip and I didn't bring the certificate with me.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's all yours.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You ever come up to get a picture, Jeff? Thank you.
Sure.
Where you want us, Rich?
Come on up.
Where should we go?
Let's do it right around the circle here, is it?
Thank you.
I thought we were getting out of the way. We're
We're back.
That's good.
It's back, it's back.
I'm gonna knock over the flag.
You everybody, Rich?
That was awesome. Yeah, no. Almost fair like you have the American flag. Well, Prosecutor, that again, congratulations. Thank you for taking the steps to do that. I think it just increases the trust that our community has, not only in your leadership, but of the members of your staff as well. You know, you quoted the quality, professional, and ethical standards that you and your department rise up to. Again, just says a whole lot about your commitment to that community involvement, and thank you for that.
Thank you. It's really a privilege to not only be here, but to serve the community where I was born and raised. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Chairman, I just want to say, prosecutor, that you've always been very supportive of your staff and the people that work for you. You've been very vocal about it. Everywhere you go, you talk about your staff, especially the gentlemen that are here today. And I think that says a lot about you as a leader. So thank you. And thank you to, the individuals here today for all you do for our county.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Any additional commissioner comments or?
Keep it up.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again for your efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Delgado.
Thank you. Moving on to other agenda items, ordinance 5.
Ordinance amending the Code of the County of Atlantic pertaining to land development standards, Part 2, General Legislation, Chapter 86-201 and Article 11, Section 4-64.10, Subpart M3A, regarding the composition of the Development Review Committee of the County of Atlantic, first reading.
Move.
Moved and seconded. Are there any commissioner comments? Again, since this is Commissioner Risley?
Yeah, just briefly. The Budget Finance Committee reviewed this one, plus all the resolutions on the agenda regarding money, and recommend, of course, approval. What should be noted is the millions and millions of dollars that we're going to be approving this afternoon for all kinds of programs that help people here in Atlantic County. It really is staggering when you add up the numbers of the millions and millions of dollars we're appropriating for opioid problems, drunk driving, drugs, other problems, the Office on Aging, child support, all these different topics, all these different social programs are included in a big way in this agenda we're going to be voting on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Risley. Any other commissioner comments? All right, so this is first reading. So Terry, can you call the roll, please?
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Risley,
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Days. Days.
Yes. Resolution 597.
Grant application and acceptance for the United States Department of Justice through the Pennsylvania Attorney General's Office for the Liberty Mid-Atlantic High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Task Force Grant, amount not to exceed $177,000.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any commissioner comments? Any comments from the public? All right, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Days,
Abstain.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Risley,
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Resolution 598.
Grant application and acceptance from the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety, Office of the Attorney General for the state fiscal year 2026 Operation Helping Hand Grant, amount not to exceed $110,526.31.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any commissioner comments? Any comments from the public? Okay, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Days,
Abstain.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Risley,
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Days.
Yes. If any commissioner would like to discuss or remove any grants from the consent agenda, please indicate so now. Are there any comments from the public on any of these additional grant items? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt the resolutions 599 through 603.
Moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Please call the roll.
Bertino.
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Risley,
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Moving on to professional service agreements. If any commissioners would like to discuss or remove any professional service agreements from the consent agenda, please indicate so now. All right, hearing none. Are there any comments from the public? All right, I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 604 through 607.
Move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any other commissioner comments? All right, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Stays,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes, moving on to competitive contracts. If any commissioners would like to discuss, or remove any competitive contracts from the consent agenda, please indicate so now. All right, any comments from the public? I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 608 through 610.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Stays,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Moving on to bid contracts. If any commissioners would like to discuss or remove any bid contracts from the consent agenda, please indicate so now. Hearing none. Any comments from the public? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 571 and 611 through 616.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Stays,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes, miscellaneous items. If any commissioners would like to discuss or remove any miscellaneous items from the consent agenda, please let us know now. Hearing none, are there any comments from the public? All right, I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 617 through 633.
Moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Stays,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes, chapter 159. I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 634 through 637, chapter 159s.
Moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Are there any commissioner comments? Any comments from the public? All right, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Stays,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes. All right, I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 638 and 640 through 642 appointments.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Are there any commissioner comments? Any comments from the public? All right, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Stays.
Yes on all but 639, I abstain.
We're going to vote on that
We're gonna pull
separately.
that one, do that one separately, Commissioner.
Kern,
We'll do that one separately.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Resolution 639.
Appointment of Sergeant Christopher A. Souther to the Youth Services Commission for a term to expire on October 1st, 2028.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any commissioner comments? Any comments from the public? All right, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns. Days.
Abstain.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Resolution 643.
Authorizing consent for a roadway solicitation event by the Galloway Township Police Honor Guard at the intersection of Pitney Road, County Route 634, and Jimmy Leeds Road, County Route 633 in the Township of Galloway on Saturday, November 29, 2025, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any commissioner comments? Any comments from the public? All right, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Resolution 644.
Resolution to recognize November as Diabetes Awareness Month and to recognize individuals living with diabetes and their caregivers. Sponsor June Burns.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any commissioner comments? Commissioner
Yes,
Burns?
please. So diabetes affects millions of families, including friends, neighbors, and those quietly managing the condition. This month, we honor their strength, amplify education and prevention, and encourage everyone to stay informed and proactive about their own health. To everyone living with diabetes, your resilience inspires us. To the caregivers and medical professionals, your dedication does not go unnoticed. Let's continue working toward better resources, better access to care, and better outcomes for all. I'd like to mention that today is Tara's daughter's second anniversary. It's called Dia anniversary. Is that correct, Tara?
Diaversary.
Diaversary. Thank you.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Commissioner Burns.
She's
Any
an
other?
amazing mom.
Thank
Are
you.
there any other commissioner comments? No, Commissioner Burns, I can attest to that. I met a friend of mine over the weekend. His 7-year-old son was diagnosed with diabetes in August. And he was just telling me as 7-year-old how challenging it is for him to go to get tested before lunch, after lunch, before recess, to the point where he's counting his carbs and the education. So that was one positive thing about his diet, but just the stress level, not just on the child, but the parents as well. It was just to listen to him, what he's going through this summer and here in November. So it's still fairly new for them, but thank you for doing that today.
Okay.
Any additional commissioner comments this time? All right. Any comments from the public? None, hearing none, please call the roll.
Martino,
Yes.
Burns,
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Risley,
Yes.
Ralphio,
Yes.
Days. Days.
Yes. All right, commissioners, we've received copies of written communications and petitions. Are there any commissioner comments? Hearing none. Are there any reports of special committees of the board?
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner Burns?
Last week, we honored our veterans with ceremonies throughout the county. One was for our veterans at Meadowview, where each veteran was presented with a proclamation and a pin, and a special birthday celebration for a World War II Marine. He was celebrating his 100th birthday. The week-long recognition of ceremonies ended at the Atlantic County Veterans Museum, dedication in the name of Robert L. Frollo, a Vietnam veteran and our very own Director of Veterans Affairs. Lastly, I'd like to mention that the Atlantic County Senior Advisory Board has 3 members that are stepping down for various reasons. I encourage that anyone that's interested in serving on that board to go on the website, fill out the application, and we welcome any additional help. Thank you. That's it.
Veterans Advisory Board.
Thank you, Commissioner Burns. Any other reports of special committees? Okay, moving on, any unfinished business? Is there any new business?
I'll just say that the AI
Commissioner
subcommittee,
Parker, sorry.
the AI ad hoc subcommittee did have a good first meeting. It was an excellent meeting. Commissioner Gatto asked many pertinent questions, but I think we have a better understanding within the committee of where we are as a county. I think the conversation continues to grow. The more we talk about it, the more we have a deeper understanding of where we need to go. So there is I won't give the full report, but the report will be coming to you guys. You all get a copy of the committee report to your emails, so you can peruse over what the summary of what happened at the meeting. And also, I just like to say to that, I continue to believe, just me personally, not the committee itself. I personally believe that the right thing to do is not to put the cart before the horse, and we need to legislate a resolution from this commissioners board before the policy is enacted throughout this county. I want that to be very clear that that's what I believe, and hopefully we get that done.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any other new business? Anyone attending in person that would like to speak now at public comment, please come to the podium, speak into the microphone, state your name and the town in which you reside. If you're attending virtually and would like to make a public comment, raise your hand. I will call your name and a request to unmute will be sent. Please state your name and the town you reside. You'll be provided up to 3 minutes to speak. Anybody in the public wish to? Anybody online?
I see some folks smiling in the audience. I'm not sure if they want to speak or.
Just checking everybody on the spot. Everybody,
Just checking.
everybody
I
wasn't.
want to get a
smiling.
phone call when I get out of here now.
It's gonna happen either way.
It's going to happen either way.
Multiple people. So, at this time, I guess I'll entertain a motion to close public comment.
Ooh.
Oh,
Second.
yeah, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Right, any comments for the good of the order?
I do have a comment, Mr. Chair. First, I want to request that the resolution that we passed, Commissioner James Bertino on the PFAS at our last meeting, it was requested from Councilman Shabazz in Atlantic City if we would make sure that we forward a copy over to his office. so that they could get on board and maybe put something on the agenda to get behind this as well. So we can have that done. And one other thing that I want to put out there, I was at the League of Municipalities today, and I went to the African American Chamber, and we were talking about the disparity study, and and just looking at our RP and RQ work. That's something that I've been involved in, and hopefully we can bring some change within our state within that system. One, I think it needs to be a statewide registry, and I think there needs to be one system that for each municipality, so each municipality doesn't have their own system. Once you're qualified as a contractor to do work with the state or the municipality, that should cover every municipality in the state of New Jersey. It should be one registry, which should streamline that system and make it much easier. But the one thing that I wanted to point out that they brought up at the meeting was 30% of our contracts in the state of New Jersey go to out-of-state contractors. 30%. I want us all to let that settle in for a second and sit with that. 30% of our state contracts go to out-of-state contractors. So how do our in-state contractors survive? So that's something that we need to take a look at, something to keep on your radars.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any other comments for the good of the order? All right, I'll entertain them. Oh, Mr. Rosen? No?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Happy
There's a holiday coming up. I just want to remind everyone that I know that a lot of the food banks are struggling right now to meet the need for the community. So as we do go shopping for our family meals or Thanksgiving meals, please keep others in mind. All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Ooh.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
All right.
Any opposed? All right, the meeting is now adjourned.